Make sure you guys come in here. Make sure you like something. Make sure you comment. Okay. Make sure you subscribe. And then make sure you share this with somebody because I believe that my video is just a little funny, sometimes, So I do want to talk about what's really happening, but thank you guys for coming back to the Please Don't Irk Me show. A lot has been going on. Like, we're only 20 something days into January, and it's already a mess. It's already too much going on. All right. So the first thing that I obviously want to talk about, if you guys see the title, is Nelly. Now, I believe his name is Cornell. Are you okay? You all right? Because it seems like you're going down with David Jones. And I like Nelly. I like him a lot. I liked him with the country grammar. Liked him with the Saint Lunatics. Definitely liked him when he was doing his thing back in the 2000s and things like that. And I believe that he came at the right time when rap and hip hop were like really like coming up and was like making a big shift into mainstream. But this wasn't the move. Snoop Doggy Dogg too. This wasn't the move. And it saddens me that some of y'all thought that this was a good idea, but it was never going to be a good idea. And also, I don't know if you guys know, a little fun fact, Kelly Rowland specifically told him to not do Dilemma at that party that Trump had. And she made that very clear because, we all seen Kelly Rowland when she was with Kamala Harris at, that the rally that they had. So I'm trying to understand, Nelly, why did you ever think within your whole being that it was a great idea for you to do something like that? And I think it really hit you when it was like the next morning when everybody really found out, when people were, unfollowing you, when people were unsubscribing to you, when people were taking down their fan pages, because, Ashanti's fan page was even taken down too, because they put out a public statement stating that, stating that they don't want to be involved with anything that includes Trump, right? So I understand, but at the same time, if you're going to go up there and do something like that, stand 10 toes down on it. Be honest with yourself. And I mean, I'm not surprised. I knew that when Snoop really came out with that thing about 4 or 5 years ago, I already knew Snoop was going to do it. I already knew he was going to do something. Because not saying that Snoop is like, I don't want to use this word, but not saying that Snoop is like dumb. But it just wasn't the right choice. And I really want you guys to kind of, be honest with ourselves to really think like, what was the reason for them to perform there in the first place? If you want to perform, listen, do it. But once again, stand 10 toes down on your decision. Don't backtrack and now say that it was to honor the office. And that probably is a thing, but at the same time, be honest with your decisions and be 100 with your decision. Don't backtrack now. Be honest with yourself. But you already know that really wasn't the right decision. But once again, it's your life. If you want to do it, then do it. If it's up to you, then listen, do it. But don't backtrack now that you're under a lot of fire. Be who you are. Be happy with it. Don't change it up now. But I love Nelly. Cornell! I love you, bud. Like, I really, really do. And it's just so unfortunate that this happened. And I really wish that this wasn't happening to you, because I really think that you're genuinely a great person. I really think that like you have the best interest at heart when it comes to a lot of things that's going on in your life. Like, I'm really happy about you and Ashanti getting back together. I'm really happy about both y'all spinning the block, making it happen, getting married, having a baby. I believe another baby's on the way, I believe. So I'm really excited for all the things that's happening in your life. But we really have to make sure that the decisions that we're making are worthwhile for the long haul and not just for that moment. If you guys get what I'm saying. But I believe that's still crazy. And, Cornell, definitely praying for you. Snoop Doggy Dogg, definitely praying for you. Because I know you guys are under a lot of heat. And I think genuinely you guys are good people. I just think you guys just made the wrong decision at the wrong time. But once again, I am truly sorry for all that's happening to you. But and I also see that you're about to get a residency in Las Vegas, Nelly, which I'm really happy for you. I don't know how those tickets are going to sell, but I'm just saying. Also, even if they do sell, I hope that it does well. I never want to wish anything ill on anybody. I don't think anybody ever deserves that. But I really want people to really understand that, like, when you make a decision, it is what it is. And even if you try to backtrack, there's really no point because we already see it in 4K and in HD. Now, I know y'all seen this whole thing with Chris Brown. This is like bananas. Now, I knew that this was going to happen. I already knew it was going to happen because when they even first talked about it in the first place, when somebody said that they were coming out with a documentary about Chris Brown, I said, Christopher? Chris? I said, I hope that you guys got all your information. You guys got all the NDA signed. I hope you guys got everything in order because if something in this whole thing is messy, Chris is going to come for you. And that's exactly what Chris did. Chris said, you know what? I'm not even going to say nothing about it. I'm going to move in silence. And when he moved in silence, now we have a $500 million lawsuit that he has against Warner Brothers. Now, if you guys are not aware, the documentary came out in October of last year. Okay, and the stuff that they're talking about inside this documentary, I have my notes here. The stuff that they're talking about in this documentary are basically talking about when it comes to him being sexually offending people, talking about people were defamation of character. They were talking about his thing with Rihanna as well. So I already knew, like, right off the break, because when that thing hit with the whole Rihanna thing, we already knew that he was going to go down and under. Now, unless we actually have proof, unless we have evidence, don't hurt me, Jay. Listen, but you guys got to come with proof. There is nothing that you can't come with just opinions when it comes to something like that. Now, this is totally different when the R. Kelly thing. Okay, totally different. Okay, because we know Robert was out here doing it. We knew Robert was doing it because there are multiple people that came forward about it. There were tens and tens of women that came forward about this. So when they try to do that to Chris, I said, y'all better come with something good. Okay, I'm talking about Shaka Khan. Tell me something good. And tell me something real good. Because if you're going to come with opinions, this is not the route to go. It really isn't. And I haven't seen the documentary. I'm definitely going to check it out. I'm going to check it out tonight because I really want to see all the things that they were saying, because I do want to do a part 2 to this so that we can kind of understand why the lawsuit came forward in the first place. I mean, we knew. We knew why, because Chris don't play about his money. And anything that defames a character, when you mess with somebody else's money and you mess with my streams of income, absolutely not. But I am definitely going to get off here for sure. But I just want to come in, show my face a little bit, because I know I kind of only do like videos and things like that. But I do want to go live a little bit more. I do. I definitely want to show you guys, that, I'm likable in some type of way, I like to have fun. I really do. But when you guys get a time, definitely check out my page. I'm going to come on here tomorrow, definitely around the same time at 4 o'clock. So that we can talk about it more in depth, that we can really talk about hot topics like as the week goes on, instead of kind of just waiting for like the end of the week for us to do something. But definitely check out my page. Thank you guys for the people that came in. I had about 4 or 5 people came in, and I thank you, my Lord. But definitely make sure you come back. Make sure that you subscribe, okay? I'm on a podcast with my best friend, Jade, and it's called the I'm Not in the Mood podcast. So make sure you check that out. We hit on some great topics. We hit on the Luther Vandross documentary. We even talk about a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. And I think you guys will thoroughly enjoy it. So I love y'all. Okay, and next time, not y'all coming in right now when I'm about to get home. But make sure you guys check it out. Make sure that you guys do what needs to be done. Because listen, we trying to grow. I'm trying to put in my 2 weeks. And yeah, so once again, thank you guys for coming in. I love y'all. And until next time. All right, bye.